what's going on? It's MassiveJoes RAW review and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome raw review for the viewers at home today on one of the most anticipated amino acid intra-workout supplements we have seen thus far. It is, of course, Core A, B, C in the house. Let's get straight into it, show you guys exactly what's in it, tell you exactly what it's going to do. That nutritional information panel ain't going to get it done. We about to go balls deep in this here Core ABC. Luckily, got ourselves one of these big ass nutritional information panels for the viewers at home. Starting from the top, got yourself, serving size is 2 scoops, 20 grams, 2 scoops. Got yourself 50 of them 2 scoop bitches in one of these bitches. Or if you go by the actual scoops, got yourself 100 of them 1 scoop bitches in one of these bitches. In terms of what those scoops are made up of, we're gonna go by serving size. So we're gonna be talking about this as if it's 1 full serve, which is the 2 scoops. So 2 entire scoops, the 20 gram, the full 20 gram serve. In terms of what it's made up of, if you scoot down here, viewers at home, and you add up all of the active ingredients real quick, you see that there's 17.5 grams of actives in a 20 gram scoop, which leaves us with only 12.5% flavors, viewers at home. For an intra-workout amino acid, for an amino acid you can use all day, for just a damn amino acid supplement, anything below 20% is really, really good. Anything heading towards the 10% like this Core ABC, 12.5% is damn near spectacular. Because you're drinking the shit all day, all workout. You don't want to fool yourself with artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, and all the rest of that shit in high doses, man. In terms of what the 17.5 grams of actives per serving made up of, let's scoot down here, man. Viewers at home, Australian viewers at home would know, they'll see this right here, the zeros across the board, and they'll know that, of course, a lot of those are correct, but in Australia, we consider amino acids to be protein, so your protein should actually have 10 grams, and it therefore should have 40 calories. But apart from that, everything else is spot on. There's no carbohydrates, there's no sugars, there's no sodiums. And then we can get into exactly what are the actives made up of. So starting with branched chain amino acids, 10 grams in this bitch. 10 full grams, and it gets better. 10 full grams of 2:1:1 leucine to isoleucine to valine ratio, branched chain amino acids, that scientific proven ratio, 10 grams. I'm gonna say right now, in terms of an intra-workout branched chain amino acid supplement, that is the highest we have seen thus far in a branched chain amino acid dosage, man. The highest I'd seen before that was like 8 grams. 10 grams is just unheard of. Moving right along, you then move into L-Glutamine. You got 2.5 grams per serve. That's going to help with muscle recovery, help with a bit of soreness in combination with the BCAAs in this bitch. You then got 2.5 grams of beta-alanine. There's carnosine beta-alanine, the best beta-alanine we have seen thus far. Beta-alanine, of course, is going to prevent muscular fatigue, stop the or buffer the accumulation of fatigue toxins, hydrogen, iron, lactic acid, going to help you train harder for longer. And then finally, you got yourself 2.5 grams of Citrulline Malate, one of the most proven nitric oxide boosters we have seen thus far. That's going to help with muscle pumps. It's going to help with nutrient delivery to those muscle cells, man, make you train like a wild bull. Then you've got the other ingredients, and I do have to point this out. I'm going to go through the other ingredients one by one. Natural and artificial flavor, citric acid, ACE K is your sweetener, and sucralose is your sweetener. You'll see straight up, there's no color, there's no dyes, there's no artificial color, which is fantastic. Once again, for an intra-workout, you're sipping every single day during your workout. And for those of you that have it in between or with meals to increase protein synthesis, last thing you want is to be taking in shit you don't need, like artificial colors and dyes. No fillers is the other thing I have to point out, viewers at home. No fillers in this Core ABC. Similar reasoning. Doug Miller, CEO of Core Nutritionals, drinking this shit all damn day. Got no space for fillers, man. And that's what's in it. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, comes in 7 flavors, viewers at home. Comes in cherry. Comes in lemonade. Comes in watermelon. comes in, passion peach, comes in, strawberry, pineapple strawberry, which is not yet available, but is coming very soon, viewers at home, comes in, grape drink, my personal favorite. I've got myself a tub of this here, grape drink right here, man. Gonna do the infamous MassiveJoes taste and mixability test for the viewers at home, man. Show you guys how this shit mixes, refresh my memory on how it tastes. Got myself a brand new tub of this Core ABC, man, in the white grape flavor. I must say, actually, with the flavors, the one thing I did forget to mention is a lot of them are, because they're not flavored, they'll be called something like white grape. So you see that right there, viewers at home? Zoom focus action, please. White grape, the passion peach flavor, my second favorite flavor behind this here white grape drink is also white passion peach. The watermelon is a white watermelon. The lemonade is just lemonade. The cherry is a white cherry. The pineapple strawberry is a white pineapple strawberry. I feel like I'm forgetting one, viewers at home. Which one am I forgetting? No, I think that's it. I've been through 7. Hold on. I gotta make sure I gotta do this justice. We got my personal favorite grape drink, my second personal favorite, the passion peach. You got the cherry, you got the lemonade, you got the watermelon, you got the pineapple strawberry, and I have the blue raspberry. How could I forget, man? Behind the pineapple strawberry, my fourth personal favorite, viewers at home. And that is, of course, a white blue raspberry, because blue raspberry is blue colored raspberry. It doesn't have a color. So the shit should just be called white. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Core ABC, fresh new tub. Oh, bro punched that bitch in. Filled right to the top, of course, man, because my brother Doug Miller's not here to spiders. Check that out, man. That's what we love to see in a brand new tub of supplements, filled right to the top so you're not paying through the nose and shipping air halfway across the world, man. Anyway, scoop on top. Shit! It's not! Come on, Doug. You know this, man. Coming to a MassiveJoes RAW review, gotta put the scoop on top of this bitch. Nah, it is. It's only about an inch down. Anyway, we can deal with that. We can trade off the scoop not being on top for the tub being full as Alright. So we got the infamous MassiveJoes taste and mix, but I'm gonna sit down again, man. Check this out, viewers at home. I got white powder everywhere. Cops came in now, they think they got a drug bust. Anyway, I'm actually gonna do it as if I was using this product. So I got a MassiveJoes shaker, man, filled almost to the top. So this is like what I would do intra-workout. And I'm gonna throw myself 2 scoops, which is what's gonna get you that full 20 gram serve, getting you the full 10 grams of BCAAs in this bitch. A couple of scoops in there, check that out. That's what happens when you fill supplements right to the top. The shit goes everywhere. Take a note if you're a bro puncher and you bro punch your first tub of Core ABC, and man, just make sure there's nothing important around that's gonna get f***ed up. Couple of shakes in the Team MassiveJoes blended bottle, viewers at home. I'm gonna show you guys how it mixes, refresh my memory, how this grape drink tastes. Love me some grape drink. Check it. So you can see right there, viewers at home, zoom focus action, man. That shit is pretty much perfectly mixed. You are gonna get some floaters on top because there's 10 damn grams of BCAAs in this bitch, man. I've never seen an amino acid supplement 10 grams of BCAAs per serve. It's just unheard of. And for something that is that highly dosed in BCAAs, plus the full 2.5 grams of glutamine, plus the 2.5 grams of beta-alanine, plus the 2.5 grams of citrulline malate, man, it doesn't mix much better than that, viewers at home. That being said, it is an intra-workout, so I would go so far as to say blender ball is required. For this here Core ABC, let me refresh my memory on how the grape drink tastes, man. I'm just going to take a quick break to savor the flavor and just once again reinforce to you guys that's why it's called white grape. That shit is damn near see-through. Check that out, man. That's like a glass of water. Absolutely no colors, no dyes in this bitch, man. I gotta stop, else I'm gonna spend the rest of the raw review enjoying myself a grape drink. The flavors are spot on, man. I mean, the beautiful thing about the flavors of Core ABC is something that we find a lot with American amino acid. Core ABC, obviously run by Doug Miller, natural pro bodybuilder, probably the best natural pro we've ever seen. Probably the GOAT, the GOAT, the greatest of all time pro natural bodybuilder, based over in Virginia, near Washington, the US of A, the US company. What we tend to see a lot from US companies when they do amino acid supplements is the flavors are very strong, very punchy, and for Australian consumers in particular, sometimes a little bit too punchy. They want to blow your damn head off, man, too damn sweet. The one beautiful thing about Core ABC is the flavors are not only very true to flavor, so they actually taste like grape, they taste like passion fruit and peach, they taste like watermelon, very true to flavor, true to flavor flavors, but they're not stupid in your face, blow your head off type flavors. So the flavors really, viewers at home, are just really nice to drink during your workout. Really nice to drink during the day if you choose to increase your protein synthesis by drinking a Core ABC with meals, in between meals, man. I mean, I can't fault the flavors. I tried them all. I can't fault any one of the flavors viewers at home. They are damn near delicious. I'm gonna finish off my grape drink. So good. In terms of the effects, here's the thing with the Core ABC viewers at home, and here's the reason why it's one of the most anticipated amino acid supplements we have seen thus far. We have seen of all time, viewers at home. It's not just the stupid, highly dosed branch chain amino acids that you immediately notice from your very first dose of Core ABC that you can train harder for longer. You're able to push past those plateaus without the use of stimulants, without having caffeine in your intra-workout, in your amino acids. But your muscle recovery, when you take the BCAAs and you combine them in that higher dose with a full 2.5 grams of glutamine, man, you can take your training. If you think your training's at this level, man, you can take that bitch up to that level, and the muscle soreness just isn't there. You just seem to recover and heal just really, really almost mind-blowingly fast compared to not taking the Core ABC. That's the one thing. The second thing is the beta-alanine. And from an intra-workout point of view, we don't see a lot of intra-workouts that have beta-alanine in there. Beta-alanine, obviously the most proven amino acid for reducing muscular fatigue, for reducing the buildup of fatigue toxins, helping you train harder for longer. So not only the BCAAs, the glutamine, gonna help you push through those plateaus and prevent you from getting sore after you push through those plateaus, but you combine them with the beta-alanine, which prevents fatigue. You're talking more reps, you're talking more sets, you're talking stimulating more muscle growth, burning more calories, you're gonna build more muscle, you're gonna burn more body fat. And then on top of that, you throw in the citrulline malate in the 2.5 grams, a massive dose of citrulline malate. You throw that bitch in there, and you're talking about better muscle pumps. You're talking about better vascularity if you're lean enough to get vascular. You're talking about something else that's gonna help you push through those training plateaus, help you train harder for longer, man. It almost is, from an intra-workout perspective, what I always look for, my kind of 3 boxes to tick for an intra-workout, tick a 2:1 ratio BCAA, scientifically proven ratio, very highly dosed, at least 6 grams. This has almost gone double that in the 2:1 ratio with the 10 grams. Then I look to tick something that's gonna help with muscular fatigue, that's either got to be taurine or it's got to be beta-alanine. It's almost clinically dosed in beta-alanine. It's got 2.5 grams, man. The clinical dose, 3.2 grams. It's almost in itself clinically dosed in beta-alanine, viewers at home. And then the third thing I look for is I look for something that's going to help with nutrient delivery, boost nitric oxide. It's got 2.5 grams of that citrulline malate. It's about half a clinical dose, to be honest with the viewers at home, but it's still in there, and it's still in a very efficacious, a very effective dose, viewers at home. The one thing that I can say has obviously been a very positive raw review because I just love this product. The one thing that I can say that you do have to be careful with if you're going to supplement with the Core ABC is you do have to be careful what you're taking pre-workout, because if you are taking something that already has 3 grams of beta-alanine and you then go and throw another 2.5 grams of beta-alanine, and it is carnosine beta-alanine, so it is the beta-alanine that you actually feel that makes you want to rip your damn face off, that makes you get all itchy over your scalp and your shoulders and shit. If you are taking that plus a pre-workout that's got beta-alanine, it is going to be a little bit uncomfortable. So that's the one thing that you do really need to focus on, that you do need to not focus on, but be aware of. If you are going to take the Core ABC, perhaps have a look at what your pre-workout has in it. Obviously, this in particular is designed to be taken with Core's pre-workout supplement, the Fury Extreme, which has no beta-alanine, and also has a big dose of citrulline malate. So if you take your Core Fury Extreme pre-workout, plus you're taking your Core ABC intra-workout, you're gonna get the 1-2 punch of the full clinical dose of citrulline malate spread between your pre and your intra-workout supplement. Viewers at home, that's pretty much all I can say about this Core ABC. I would not go so far as to call it the best intra-workout supplement we have seen thus far. And I know there are a few of you waiting for it, because I can see you through the damn screen waiting for that shit. I wouldn't go so far as to say that, because it is a personal thing. Some people may not want beta-alanine in their intra-workout. Some people may prefer taurine. Some people may prefer agmatine sulfate over citrulline malate as a nitric oxide booster. It is a personal thing, but I will say this, viewers at home. When you're talking about efficacious dose of BCAAs, you're talking about training harder for longer, you're talking about reducing muscle soreness post-workout, you're looking for something that you can use not only intra-workout but during the day as well, because it doesn't have things like agmatine that you can have too much of that's going to upset your stomach. If you're looking for just a real solid intra-workout branch chain amino acid supplement, man, you got to give this dirty tub covered in itself of this here. Let me grab the lid, man. I got to finish this shit off correct. You got to get yourself a tub of this Core ABC. Give it a go, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes RAW Review. And guys, that is MassiveJoes RAW Review on the much anticipated, the highly anticipated intra-workout during the day amino acid supplement. It is, of course, the all-new Core ABC in the house. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay massive.